Hello you guys. Ooh, and welcome back to another video. I just turned my hot glue gun on and it was squirting out some glue, so I had to like take care of that right in the middle of turning on the camera. So okay, so today I thought it would be fun to show you guys how I'm going to add these fun little travelers postcards into my journals. And if you're not familiar with these are postcards from the BFF Sticker Club. They are on Instagram. They have an Etsy shop, and they basically sell these postcards, and you get them, and you make a theme for them. So these three postcards had smelly stickers, unicorns, and mail, and you make up the theme, right? So I don't know what I did another one anyway. I sent out several, but I've gotten, I would say 3/4 back, so that's pretty cool. And so anyway, and you pick a theme, and then you could actually go on, if you go into the BFF Sticker Club, or you tag, I think, Traveling Postcard, TPC, people will say, yes, send it to me. Or you could, like what I did was I put it in my stories, and I said, hey, sending out some Travelers sticker postcards, who would like them? And then you typically, get a lot of feedback, but if you're new to BFF, you may want to like reach out to some of the ladies there, because they're all super friendly, they're all super fun, and they love doing this. Like, I would love one. So anyway, so you send it to the person, and then they post it, they put their stickers on there, they send it to the next person, and then the very last person that receives it, you have your address on the back, and then they mail it back to you. So then you get it in the mail. And there's directions here that show you how how to do. And so, oh, here it is. Use the hashtag BFF Traveling Postcard to follow the postcard's journey, which I think is really fun. I need to post these actually probably before. Well, it's going to be too late now because I'm putting them in my journal. But I can always take a picture and post it on there. So anyway, yeah, so this was unicorns. You got to love your sparkly unicorns. And then smelly stickers, which was so fun. So yeah. Fun taco. Let me smell that one. It smells like a taco. So super duper. Sorry, I've already smelled these already once, and I'm smelling them again because if you see smelly stickers, you have to scratch and sniff, right? So I thought it would be fun to add these to my journal. I know that sometimes I've even seen like where they've made a journal just particularly for these, and I thought about that, but then I thought, I have a ton of journals already, and I think these are part of my story, so I'm just going to add them into my journal. So let's go ahead and get after it. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about this journal. This is my everyday, everyday journal, my creative daily journal. And you guys, I'm days away from starting a new one. I have not even, look how beautiful that is. Beautiful and fluffy and all the goodness in there. So, I was going to show you this too. But, yeah, so I am ready to start a new one because I literally, let's look at the back here. Okay, so this is Thursday. This is the 12th. I think today is, let's see what today is. The 17th. So, yeah, so I still need, I have it all decorated. I just need to, Friday, oh, I need yesterday and today. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then that's probably, so it's only going to go through Wednesday of this month. I got to get after making my next journal. So so yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'll probably come on and do a little video too of you guys. I know I've showed you my process before, but never hurts to show it again, right? So so yeah, so I'm going to do finish this baby up, and I'll probably add one of my, actually, since this last sheet is kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to do these in, I had a dream about my journal last night. Weird, now that I think about it. I had a dream about someone going through my journal and saying, well, let's not put these in there. I don't know who was it, who was telling me that, but someone was directing me not to put these little tidbits in here. So I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. I love it because it makes it like interesting, but I don't know. I may still do it. Look at me. Indecisive. But anyway, more than likely I will, because now that I look at it, I like it. And I'm not going to have somebody in my dream tell me I cannot put this in my journal. You guys, I know. Okay. So, what I thought about when I add these in here, I really do want the theme, I mean like the information on the back to show, because later on, I'm sure I'm going to know, but what if someone else looks at my journals? I don't know if my kids will or what, but they may not. Who knows? But I guess I don't have to add it to all of them, but I think I will anyway. So I think on this particular one, I'm going, and it's so hard because there's not a lot of space on the front because you don't want to cover up too much stuff, but there is stuff on the back page here. But I want this page to show. So I think what I'm going to do, maybe go across the top. And I'm going to use, let me see what it looks like on this other side. I'm going to use this beautiful, colorful masking tape that I have. I bought them off Amazon. And they're just fun and they're durable. So I'm just going to kind of create a tip in on this end and use the top part. And I always like to come in and add some another piece back on the back just to secure it. And keep it into place here. Trim off that little edge there. Oops. Oh, maybe. I tell you what, having nails is another story. You know, I haven't had nails in forever, and I got them when we went to on our trip to DC because I was like, oh, I want nails. And then when I got them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I loved having fingernails, because mine, I have nails, but they don't grow. They're just kind of like, they grow for a while and then they start splitting and they're just, you know. And so I'm like, oh, I love nails, but arting, paper journaling and art takes a whole new level when you do have nails, or crafting in general. You gotta see me trying to make like jewelry and stuff. It's kind of tricky, but okay. So that's one I added in here. So probably what I'll do is like kind of create like a little, even though I wouldn't do it in every one, but I don't know. It's just a tip in. I don't know if I'll do explaining of what it is. Because I have 3 and I've already put one in my other journal, and I think I explained what it was, but not here nor there. It's but I just wanted to kind of figure out how I'm going to insert these in mine. Okay, so I don't think I've showed you guys this journal. This I think I did on Instagram, but this one is a my new personal journal that I have. Like, this is where I write things that are like kind of like an overflow. This is like the everyday journal. These are my personal thoughts, feelings, extra stuff, you know, that don't quite fit into here, or that, you know, just kind of some little additional things, because sometimes I write things in here. These are like, for instance, like my thoughts, which I have an idea what I'm going to write there, but just like recreating those kind of things. And so, recreating, that's because I wrote right here. And I have some announcements coming soon, so that's kind of where I wanted to write down my ideas and thoughts on it. And Lucy here is telling me to make my mind up and to figure out, I'm going to do like a little bubble here, and she's going to say, make up your mind. And so she's in charge right now, and I'm just kidding. But no, no, I am going to have some changes coming. And so yeah, so I'm going to do, let me get another color. Actually, the yellow will look really cute on this page because it goes with my little girl for this month for the CWR kit. So yeah, so anyway, so this is kind of like my overflow journal, and this is like, I'm going to, this is a journal that I ordered from Loveland's Live, and I've kind of recreated it as well, at making it into a junk journal by adding some little different tips and bits. But I loved the outside of it. I loved her cover. And so this is the same process that I used when I made my new, my last video was making up a new travel journal for our trip because I needed more space. And I absolutely loved the process, and I loved the way the book came out, and I got to use one of my gifted little golden books, or little, yeah, or this is a wonder book, but it can't make believe parade. Oh, it's so cute. So Kristen with Crafty Girl Chris sent this to me, and I just absolutely loved it, and I got to use it. So I don't know, I'm kind of like loving this process of making up these they're like TNs, and then you're putting it into an old book. So so far I'm like really loving it. Okay, so let's add another one in here. We will do our unicorn, and I'm thinking about adding it onto the back page here. And I think what I'm going to do is the same thing as far as like adding a top, adding it to the top. You know, I wish I had my, let me get a different color. How about some green? I know I have some pink somewhere. But I actually saw where Cassie Stevens actually posted, she uses these in her classroom, and she put it on like an old, or a, what do you call it, she put it on a paper towel holder, and then you were able to keep all your masking tapes together, which I thought was kind of cool idea. But literally I put this in a cart. I have no more desk space at all. Let's see. And that's kind of like just a little, I haven't yet like totally 100% committed yet to it, but okay, so just a little background, at my old house, my art studio was out in the garage. And you guys, if y'all have been to Texas, you know it's hotter than Hades here sometimes, and it's like this last week it was like 108. Like today the heat index is supposed to be 109. That is absolutely ridiculous. I hate the heat, and I'm just done with it. But literally though, when I went out yesterday, it didn't feel like it. It was kind of overcast. There was a hot breeze. It felt like you were in a heat cold front. You know how the cold front's like, oh my gosh, it's so cold, it feels so good. This was hot. I mean, it was not beach hot, it was hot. And so, but anyway, I know y'all didn't want to hear about the weather, but that's how it's been here lately. It's been totally miserable. So, but the whole thing is, in my old house, I was in the garage. And so what I would do is, that's where my late owl came out, because I would literally wait until everybody went to bed, because that was when the kids were little, and I would go out there. I would turn on like the fan, and I remember sometimes just drenching, just wet, pouring off my forehead while I was creating art. And yeah, it's not good on the art supplies either. And so, but it definitely worked. I loved it. It was my space. I walked out there and I immediately felt like at peace. My art studio is my at peace space. So, so I am a very messy person. I'm a very messy creator, and I try really, I don't try. I'm lying. I'm lying to you guys. I try to be a good... I'm just trying to see if this is gonna... It feels wonky. I try to be not messy, but I can't help it. I'm still, in my book, I'm still a little organized. This is kind of wonky because this is heavy. This is like on here, and it's making it wonky, so this isn't gonna work. But we tipped in our little Starbucks, didn't we? But so anyway, yeah, going out to the garage is a whole nother, so that's the whole concept, is we want to redo the garage and make it into my art studio, so that for one, I can really start painting, because in my room here I don't have a whole lot of space to paint, like and so I don't know, so we can actually put in a window unit, like an air conditioning window unit, and I think that would really help. But I don't know, I'm on the fence, you guys. It's so hot. Again, it's hot. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this over here and actually add another strip there. So yeah, so anyway, that's big change. That's one of the big changes that may be coming, because if my garage still has never been organized since we moved in, and it has all the Christmas stuff, Halloween stuff, holiday stuff, what else? All my, when I do my shows, all the classes, everything's out there. So it's going to take some major organization. Luckily, my daughter is very, very organized, and so I know she would be able to help me in that aspect, but it's getting out there. So probably what I'm going to do is add, like, even though I love the feel of it, but it's just, I think that masking tape makes this kind of a little weird, or that I didn't put it all the way to the edge. But you know what? It's a junk journal and this works. So I could actually, maybe I'll put something that's going to make it a little bit more sturdy when I get to this page and I start working on it. But in the meantime, I've got my little unicorn in there. And there it goes. It's added. Okay. So we got one more to add. And let's go back to my other journal and see what we got. If there is another place we can add this to here. Let's see. I think I might have another. Yeah, you guys see I have a lot of like catching up to do still. But I'm okay with it. It's fine. Every night what I do. So my idea of getting caught up is, and really and truly I have the pages decorated, but I'm going back through my phone and seeing if there's any pictures that I need to add. And then once I add my pictures, then I do my journaling. So I've been working on it. Like last night I got, I was tired. I got one picture in, but I know what I'm going to write. So yeah, so I've got you know, it's fine. I'm feeling good about this journal, even though I only have 3 days left and I'm starting a new one. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to add this cutie to the back here. And as you see, it's probably, what I might do on this one is just take a leap and cover and just glue it down. Since we have one in there that they can look at, if later on down the line, if someone's very, very interested in what this traveling notebook is and they need an answer, they can look at the other one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this one down. Let's add some, looking for some wax paper, but we don't have any handy, so we're just going to use an extra sheet of scrapbook paper I have here on my desk, just so when I glue, it doesn't get on my pages, my back pages here. So I would love to hear, where do you guys create? Do you have a space? Is there anybody like live where it's super hot and live in the garage, have their space in the garage? Is there any answers to, uh-oh, is this coming out? No. I don't know. I mean, I did it before. I know it's doable. Where there's a will, there's a way. It doesn't stay hot forever. We're just in that heat wave right now. So I'm just kind of like on the fence about. And I'm in the spare bedroom of our house right now, and it's very small. I have a twin bed in here, so when company does come, I clean up like a mad woman. And they sleep in here. But it would be nice to have this as an extra bedroom, just to have a space to, you know, have it, fix it up really cute and ready for company or whatever. I would still keep it like kid-like, because right now it looks like a little kid sleeps in this room or has this room. Right now it's super messy, but, you know, I have Raggedy Ann on the wall and vintage, different little whimsical things, and so I would love to like have fun decorating that. There we go. And then I'll probably come in eventually and decorate this. But yeah, I like that. That looks really cute. So that worked out really fine. That worked out fine. Okay, one more thing before I cut the video, and that's one of the things too, you guys, is being able to video more. That's part of my goal. Because I love it. I love sharing. I love being, for one, it also gets me online it gets me to decorate. And it's just fun to share. So, okay, so I've been making these cutie thingies. They are actually, if you're not following her, it's iMakestagram. I will text message, I'll leave her information below. She actually also has a, I was pleasantly surprised because that's how I learned how to make these. She also has a YouTube video, YouTube channel, and she creates these adorable little, she calls these badges, and I just think they're so cute. I just love these. And so now they are using hot glue gun as a faux resin, but so I made this one because I was experimenting with different glitters. Oh yeah, you use glitter, you guys, so of course I'm excited about it. But I thought I would add it to the front cover of my journal, and I bought this heavy duty glue gun, and I haven't really burned myself yet, so thank you Jesus. But this is a what do you call it, I wanted to get the cordless, but I did not want to pay $100 for a battery right now, so I feel like, I don't know if that's just because of all the inflation that we're going through, but this one definitely does the trick. So anyway, I'm going to just add some glue on the back here, like so. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like steaming. I know, and I was thinking this would be such a cute little like crafty project to do, but I would not want to have a steaming hot glue gun around anybody. I'm nervous about myself as it is. You know, maybe the low temp or something I don't mind, or you have the little things you put on your fingers, but it makes me nervous, hot glue guns and children and other people, because I just don't want to feel like, I know how painful it is. But this glue gun's super heavy duty, and it wasn't as expensive, and yeah, it's a pain because it has the cord, but it does the trick. So alright, see, and I started adding more three-dimensional stuff to my covers of my journal, and I really like it. The only problem that I have foreseen with adding all these pom-poms to the but I love this page, you guys. Now look how cute it is. It has all these pom-poms on it. So, and the only problem that I felt was it kind of did create some puffiness on the side. But like I said, I did it towards the end of my journal, so I'm not feeling it too much. And would I do it again? Yes, I would. But I would probably wait until I was to the latter part of my journal, because it is, it does add a little more, you know. I guess as the pages got further down, it didn't. But at first I was like, oh, I feel those pom-poms underneath. But now that I'm back here, I don't as much. So, alright, you guys. Well, thanks for watching. And again, I'm having so much fun getting creative with my journals. And I hope to get some more journal with me videos out to show my processes. Alright, you guys, you have a super sparkly day. And I will see you in my next video.